Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a collection review, but like kind of mostly an eyeshadow palette review of the Sigma Ambiance palette and collection. So I actually haven't filmed in this area of my beauty room in so long, and it feels good to be back over in this corner. I only film over here on gloomy days because I like to film with sunlight when I can, and my back is to the window right now. If it's a little gloomy, I'm sorry. If I'm rusty, I'm sorry. It's been a while, but I'm glad to be back. If you guys are new here, make sure you subscribe to stick around for more videos, and let's stop rambling and get into this beautiful new collection. So here is the giant beautiful golden PR box. It always breaks my heart to get rid of boxes like this, but this is what it came in. I'm going to show you guys a picture of what this looks like because I simply cannot hold it up for much longer. So of course the first item out of this collection is the Ambiance eyeshadow palette. It's beautiful gold, it has glitter textures. I'm trying not to blind you with the reflective packaging. It's a little bit reflective and metallic. Sigma's been including these really high quality sheets to protect the powders. Now I am someone who throws these away, but it is nice if you are organized enough to keep this. These are really good quality. This is what the Ambiance palette looks like. Now this caught my eye right away. I'm so glad that I have my hands on it because this is right up my alley. It has a lot of metallics in it. So it's got metallic rose gold, a couple different shades of gold, bronzes, a nice like brow bone highlight metallic, and there's brown. So this is like a warm brown palette with a bunch of different metallics. So if you guys have like a medium to deep skin tone, I think this is going to be super flattering. So this does come with a double-ended glittery brush inside. The double-ended brush that comes in the palette has an E38 diffused crease brush and an E54 medium sweeper. I think that's pretty typical for the double-ended brushes that come in here, but that is one thing I love about Sigma palettes is that you're getting one of their super high quality brushes with the palette. So I think this is a $49 palette. I don't want to treat this video like a promo because I do work with Sigma a lot. You guys know you can save money with code Kendall if you are interested in this collection, but I'm excited for this, so I'm just hopping on here because I really want to play around with it, but I know there's a lot of interest in this collection. So we are going to try it on first, and then I'm going to swatch each shade individually for you guys. I want to see how it applies on the eyes first. I have no doubt it's going to be amazing. Sigma has been upping their shadow quality over the years, so very excited for this warm brown metallic vibe here. That's so me. I'm so ready for this brown bronzy look that I'm about to come up with. So normally I would save this brush and I probably wouldn't use it except for special occasions. Like I could literally see myself saving this to like do my makeup for somebody's wedding, or I don't know, I'm weird like that. But for the sake of this video, I want to show you guys that you can get an eye look with the double-ended brush that comes in the palette. Probably not going to reach into much of anything else. I don't think I'm going to need to, which is what I love about these. But later on, I actually don't think I'm going to use the face brushes because I don't want to dirty them up. I do need to wash a whole load of brushes next to me, but I don't want to get the gold brushes dirty. I know that's so annoying, but I will talk about the brushes later. So getting started, I'm going to take the E38 side of this brush, and I am going to go in with the like off-white shade in the top left corner. It's called Days, and it's a matte off-white kind of cream color. This is going to go over my base today. I have the old school MAC Painterly on my eyes right now. My eyes are actually finally recovered. I had a bit of like contact dermatitis. I also had a reaction from lash extensions. One of the many reasons why I haven't shown my face on camera in a while. So finally it's gone. My eyelids are looking normal. Very grateful for that. So this is just going to be a nice little setting powder. So I'm going to dip into a beautiful transition brown. This is Day Lily. This looks like the absolute perfect warm matte brown. I'm excited to try this. So I'm just gonna pop this into the crease. If you guys don't know, or if you're new here, I am not a professional makeup artist. I like to let that be known every now and then. Today I am getting ready for Mother's Day, and my sister's birthday is this weekend. I finally have a Sunday off. Oh my god, I work Sundays if you didn't know. And I finally have one off. I'm so excited. So just blending this, it is a nice warm color, looks really good on my skin tone, and it's blending really nicely. And then I think I'm gonna deepen up. Going a couple shades deeper, we're gonna take Oasis, kind of like on the side of this blending brush because I don't want it to be too much, tapping off the excess. That's something I do with every brand of eyeshadow, it doesn't matter. And what I'm gonna do for this is kind of keep it towards the outer portion, the side of the brush, just to deepen up that corner. Kind of flicking it upward so that we have a bit of a cat eye without having to do liner. I don't think I want to do liner today, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna start with this like chocolatey metallic called Burnish. Burnish? That's a weird word. And I'm gonna pick this up with the other side of the brush, and this is gonna go all over the lid. It might take a minute to look good, but we're gonna start that smoky eye with this color. Oh, this has a lot of pigment for being applied with a brush, so that's good, but also a lot of fallout, so I need to make sure I brush that away. Of course, if you want to avoid that altogether, you can do your eye makeup first. I really like the dimension of this. Like, this has gold in it, so you can see that gold peek out without having to add any other colors. I'm gonna do a little blending here just to make sure that this doesn't look too sloppy. Now I need to dip into this shade, the Marigold. It's like a rose gold, a lot of dimension, a lot of color. Normally I would keep it dark, but I want to add a little bit to the center of my lid just because. So we're gonna go in with the same brush, but I'm gonna try to use like the other side of it and pick up some of this Marigold. I am gonna tap it off because we are seeing some fallout here with the metallics, but I'm gonna take this and pop it right in the middle of this look. Just adding more dimension is basically what this is doing. This is a beautiful shade, and I love Sigma's metallics. They seriously impress me with the dimensions of glitter that they can get in here. Like, that is impressive for being one shade. Zooming you in just so you can see what I did here. It's all very basic, but it comes together so nicely. Just tapping that beautiful shade in the center, and I want to make sure everything's blended. And next I'm going to repeat that process on the lower lash line. So I'm going to take a little bit of Daylily on the blending brush. I'm going to try to like look up and just apply a little bit of this. This helps me cover my wrinkles too. You guys know that. That's one of my favorite things. If you guys are a fan of using like a warm bronzer as eyeshadow in the summer, this palette's going to give you that vibe and then a lot more to play off of that vibe. Once the lower lash line has the matte on it, I'm going right over top with that Marigold shade in the center. I hate the lower lash line face, like the that you have to do to get under there, but it's the price you pay. So I'm gonna apply lashes and mascara and be back to talk about more products from this collection and swatch this palette. All right, so this is the finished eye look with lashes. The lashes I am using today are from Marshall's. I got them for $3. They're called Cara Beauty Fabulashes. These are big and bold, and I look like I'm about to fly away, but I'm loving it. All right, so let's get into swatching this palette. I'm gonna swatch these shades one by one on the back of my hand as to not disturb the self-tan, and I will insert a clip later on once my self-tan is washed off of these on my arm for you guys so you can see them all swatched together. So let's get into it. First up, we have the shade Days. Next up, we have the shade Luster. Next is a beautiful matte warm brown called Oasis. This is on my outer corner. My personal favorite peachy rose gold called Marigold. Definitely my favorite shade out of this palette. Next is Daylily. This is a lighter matte warm brown. Next up is the shade Midas, and this is such a beautiful liquidy looking metallic. This is insane. It's a beautiful gold. Next is a deep chocolatey brown called Entice. This is a matte. Next is another beautiful multi-dimensional metallic. This one is called Firefly, and it's a little bit more taupey. Next is a very rich deep brown. This is a matte. This is called Sunspot. Next is another favorite. This is Burnish. It's the beautiful bronze. Next is a clay toned brown. It's called Summer Solstice, so a little bit more of like a terracotta. Next is a stunning multi-dimensional glitter. This is called Candlelight. This is insanely beautiful. Next we have kind of like the baby poop green-esque matte brown. It's like mustardy. This is called Basque. And last we have a greeny gold metallic, and this is called Sunflower. Holy crap. So I will insert swatches of this palette on my arm all together so that you guys can see the shades. So I don't know how they do it, you guys, but Sigma has kind of crept to the top quality of some of the eyeshadows in my collection. They are just really, really good. Don't sleep on them. I know that they are a brush brand, but their makeup is really, really good as well. So Sigma's Ambiance palette is stunning. Let's move on and let's talk about the highlighter palette. So this right here is Glowkissed by Sigma. We have the same gold packaging with the like tiger stripe-esque gold stripes on the packaging, and this is absolutely stunning as well. It brings me back to Glow Kit history. Like, I love the Glow Kit era of YouTube, and this has beautiful stamping in the palettes as well. It almost looks like sand. It has like the little stripes in there. This has got a big beautiful mirror as well. So first I think I want to swatch these like I did the eyeshadow palette, then we're gonna pick a shade to apply to my face because it's the last thing I need on my face to feel put together is a little bit of highlight. So we're gonna do 3 at a time to save time. We're gonna use these 3 fingers. We're gonna do Flare on the pointer, we're going to do Aurora on the middle, and Twilight on the ring finger. Now these are more beaming than any Sigma highlight I have tried in the past. So immediately I'm getting a lot more pigment than what I'm used to. So again, the top is Flare, the middle is Aurora, and the bottom is Twilight. Going into the bottom row, we're gonna do Sizzle with the pointer finger. We're going to do Golden Hour, love that name, with the middle finger, and Sunstone with the ring finger. I think this bottom row is a little more suitable for my skin tone, so I'm excited for these. These are swatching like butter, just like the metallic eyeshadows. I think that top one is the one I'm gonna need in my life today on my face. So that is Sizzle, again, Golden Hour in the middle, and Sunstone on the bottom. Again, this comes with a nice little sheet, but I am throwing that away. Now the brush set does come with brushes that you could use for highlight, but like I said, I'm hoarding those brushes. I'm probably not gonna use them today. So I'm gonna use the High Cheekbone highlighter brush from Sigma, and I think I'm gonna pick up, why not do a mixture? I'm gonna mix Sizzle and Golden Hour. So a little bit of Sizzle on the bottom left and Golden Hour the bottom middle. We're gonna mix them together, do a little tapping off, and let's apply. Right on the cheekbone. Oh my God, it's immediately beaming. So you don't even need a lot at all. This is not a subtle highlight, this is a beaming highlight. So I'm gonna tone it down a little with my brush probably. With a foundation brush, because I have been more into subtle highlights than beaming, but I love that it can be beaming. I need to tone it down a little, but can we talk about how accurate the name Golden Hour is? Like, this is giving me like a sunlit, the sun is hitting my face kind of look with no sun. I have literally no sun today at all. Taking the back of this brush with nothing on it, that's what I'm going to use to kind of buff it out a little so it's not so intense. Oh my God, it's such a beautiful shade, and it looks wet. Like, it looks like a wet highlight. It's not powdery. I would tell you if this was not a formula I could work with. So just keeping it 100 right now, I actually just returned the Denona Myricks Beauty highlighter palette. I have it in a box ready to return to Sephora because it's a little too powdery. Like, I'm getting into creams right now and liquids, so if I'm not gonna reach into it, why am I gonna keep it? So I actually got rid of that because it's a little too chunky and powdery. But this went on different. Like, the colors in here, they hit different. So I think this bottom row is definitely what I would use for the face. The top I might use for eyeshadow, but I'm loving this. It looks very, very like glassy and sun-kissed. So let's talk about the Radiant Glow brush set. It's a $95 brush set. It comes in this beauty bag. So this is the bag. It definitely doubles as a clutch. You could bring this to a wedding. You could bring this out if we ever go out again. It's lined on the inside. And this isn't like an in-your-face, like gross looking glitter. This is a really pretty like champagne glitter. And here are the brushes. So just like the double-ended brush in the palette, these are the golden glitter handles. Again, more on like the champagne side, and the glitter isn't like that chunky, uncomfortable glitter. You can feel it, they're textured, but it's not like a gross feeling. So it comes with the F80 flat kabuki. This is a staple. It should be in anybody's collection. It's great for foundation. Honestly, anything. Today I used my gold one, and I used it for, I think, my cream blush, cream contour, and foundation, and I even use it for concealer. So very good multitasking brush in this set. It also comes with a duo fiber. This is the Air line. It's a little bit newer to Sigma. This is the F53 Air contour and blush brush. Perfect for that. This diffuses everything really nicely because of the duo fiber. This is the tapered highlighter F35. So I could have used this today if I wasn't being a hoarder. It's good for highlighter, but it's also something I would use for brightening under the eyes or using powder like kind of around the nose. Everything in here is multitasking, of course. We have a white-haired blender. This is the E35 tapered blending. Again, Sigma's white-haired blending brushes are some of the best, and I recommend them to everyone. And we do have a packing brush in here. This is the E55 eye shading brush. So these are kind of like everything you would need to create a makeup look with 5 brushes, and we also have the bag, so very nice value. I love the gold handles. This is something I swear I don't think I've seen them do yet, so the glitter is just so luxurious and beautiful. This would be such a cute wedding gift if you have a makeup lover who's getting married soon. This would be so cute to like do the makeup on the wedding day. I love it so much. So last but not least, we have 2 glittery glosses. We have a lighter gold called Brilliance and a bronze called Idyllic, and I actually have a home for these with a family member who loves glittery glosses. I love them too, but mind you, I have way too many, so I will pop up a swatch picture from Trend Mood if you guys want to see what these look like. I have glitter glosses from their previous collections and I love them. So yeah, I'm just trying not to be selfish here because I don't need these two, and I know of someone who would really, really love them. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I kind of knew I was gonna love this going in, and I did, but like it impressed me more than I thought. Like those metallics were out of this world. I'm sure you guys agree. Like I was swatching it and I was just like, whoa. Like that's crazy. But yeah, you guys can save money on Sigma whenever you want with discount code Kendall. If you need recommendations, I've done videos of my top favorite brushes, but I also love to answer your comments. So just let me know if you have any questions, and be sure to follow me on my other social media when I'm not uploading over here. I do try to post at least once weekly, but I've got 2 other jobs. So technically 3 jobs. I'm trying to find a good balance with everything. I do post daily on Instagram stories and Snapchat. If you guys want to stay up to date with me, those 2 would be the best to do that with. But thank you guys so much for watching another video and for hanging out with me. Don't forget, if you're new here, to please subscribe so that you don't miss out on future videos, and hopefully I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye guys.